Good day and welcome back to Whiskey Kilo Garage. Today I'm going to focus on Old Man Emu suspension. More exactly, modifying it to make a mod OME lift. I have a heavy duty on mine. My cousin has got medium duty, which is better. I think I went the right choice there. I went heavy duty. But for the first couple years, I was kind of regretting it. It was really stiff. My cousin loves his. What I found with mine though, at first, is the back was too low. The front was raised more than the rear, and it just did not look right to me. So what I do, I modded it. I added Daystar inch and a half spacers there, as you can see there. With this setup, if you're trying to do it yourself there, you can go with either 1.5 to 2 inch spacers. In order to make this setup work, you will have to notch the skid plate, which is right back there. You can see it where I've notched it. There's probably a better view. There you go. You can see it right in there. See how the control arm is going through it there? I got a nice little square there. Just be careful because that's your fuel tank right there. So you do not want to hit it when you're playing with the grinder. Yeah, but you do that, you notch that, it's still not going to drop all the way because these guys will be too short. The anti-sway bar links. So you can either remove your anti-sway bar, or do what I do. I bought, these were 4x-guard. They were advertised for 4-inch lift. They're 2 inches longer than stock anti-sway bar links. They are, these ones are 11.5 inches long. So you could go 11.5 to 13.5 inches long and still work. Where you get them now, because 4x-guard doesn't exist anymore, they're JBA, but the JBA is really just stuck to upper control arms now. So what you can do, and what I would do, is I would use JK links. Use them for a lifted vehicle up to, if you're doing a mod OME, you'd want ones that say lift up to 5 inches, because the ones I have here, as you can see there, they are lift 5.5 to 8 inches. The reasons I have those is because I'm actually taking out my mod OME, and I am making a mod super lift. So that's what I'm doing at this moment. So that's why I'm making this video, show you what I'm taking out there. These are what the links look like. So these will be the same, but just slightly smaller. Wait, this should be turned that way. There you go. And what's nice about these ones is you just go like this, a quick little pull, and they're disconnected. So you can run like you had no any sway bar, which would help you off-road. So I've showed you the spacer, which will give you the lift. I have showed you the notch in the skid plate will allow the axle to go down. Well, it would, except your anti-sway bar links are too short, so we've gotten longer ones now. And now the, I guess you think most important thing there is the shocks. They're for 04 to 08 F-150. The only difference between these, let me show you. Here you go. Here it is on the Jeep. The only difference, the modification you have to do these to make these fit the Grand Cherokee. If you look in here, you can barely see it, but I've got a washer there, and I've got a washer on the other side because they're slightly thinner. If you would like to see, I got one in my hand, and that is the part number. So, yeah, the stock shocks on the WK are 24. The OME ones are 26 inches long, and these are 27. Well, just under 27 inches long. So it will give you that extra travel. So longer shocks are not going to give you any more lift, but they will give you more sag, which will make a lot better ride quality and also perform better off-road. Longer shocks, they give you more room to put spacers in, but the shock itself won't lift the vehicle. It's the springs, spacers that give you lift. So one thing that I forgot that I'll show you right here is I had to make a bracket, relocation bracket for the brake lines. Here we go. relocation bracket there. This just pushes it down 2 inches, which will allow you to allow the brake lines to essentially make them longer. Well, it's like they're making them longer, so you're not going to snap brake lines because you sure don't want that. So the last thing you will need to make this mod OME rear suspension work is an adjustable track bar. You may not get one, it may work, or it may be a catastrophic failure. It is very close. Like when the vehicle's up on blocks and the axle's hanging, the suspension sagging, it is pushing that drive shaft very close to your fuel tank skid plate, which then if the two touch, it would chew up your drive shaft, which I did not want. So I said, I just went with the extra money and I bought myself the Rocky Road Outfitters adjustable track bar. For the peace of mind, it was well worth it. And also I could center my tires left and right. So this way I would be, well, my tires right now were even with the fenders, but before it was sticking out on one side and it was in on the other. So let me show you a picture of the adjustable track bar. If you look right in there, excuse mine, it's a little dirty right now, but you can see right in there. So you got a better, right in there, you can see the threads. That's where it's adjustable. It's a bit of a pain. You have to take it out, adjust it, put it back in, and hope you get it right there. There's also a grease point on there. So, but once it's in there, it's a hell of a lot better. So here's another view of your Rocky Road Outfitters adjustable track bar. There it is going across there. And whoa, excuse that, you didn't see that. That is part of the super lift I'm putting on. So let me get in there close and see if you can see what I was talking about. There you go. See how close that drive shaft is to the fuel tank skid plate there? And that is with my adjustable track bar. So without it, it would be touching. So that's what I was afraid of, and that's what the adjustable track bar, that's why I got it there. So that's it for the rear suspension. Thank you for watching. Please click on my profile though, Whiskey Kilo Garage, and check out my next video, which I'm going to be doing right after this one. And that is on how I modded my front suspension. I'm trying to keep the video short, so yeah, check out my next one there on the mod OME front suspension. Thanks for watching. Bye.